Just hit my pen and I almost died. Okay. In this video, we're going to talk about fear and how pretty much when people tell you this thing like, oh, one day you're just going to wake up and you're going to be ready and you're going to feel you can do it. That's bullshit. I feel like that is someone justifying their own procrastination. Because that's been me. I have been the kind of person that's been like, oh, you know, when the time is right, it'll happen. Or, you know, I'm just not ready. I don't have the money. My body's not where it needs to be. You know, I need to get my mental health right. Like, it's just not the right time. When is it ever the right time? The more I've lived, the more I'm to understand that there's never really a right time. You just kind of have to do it, and you're gonna have to do it scared. That's basically what I want to talk about in this video. Like, you're never gonna not be scared. You're just gonna have to do what it is that you want to do scared until I guess you're not scared of it anymore, right? Because think about it. How many times have you told yourself like, oh, I'm gonna go to this bar tonight. I'm gonna go to this club. I'm gonna socialize. I'm gonna go out. Ugh, I'm just not feeling it tonight. I feel fat tonight. I feel ugly. I feel blah, 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 blah. Or, oh, I'm gonna learn this new hobby. Or, oh, I'm gonna put myself out there in any way, shape, or form that's brand new to me and uncomfortable. Yeah, we've all been there, right? Okay, so when we get these thoughts where we're like, I'm not gonna go, it's an excuse. It's just an excuse. Literally. And it's because you're scared. And it's just like, how long are you gonna put this off? It's almost like doing a school project. It's like, I was the kind of kid that would put it off to the day before it was due. Somehow I still managed to get a good grade, but that's not the life you want to live. You don't want to live life like coasting by and like making it by the, what do they call it, like the skin of your teeth. What I'm basically saying is that you're putting all this action, like moving towards your dreams or your goals, on this future version of yourself that doesn't even exist, because you have to actually put in some action to get to that version that's gonna allegedly do all this stuff that you want to do, but you haven't even done the work to get to that person. You know what I mean? You sound crazy. So let's just do whatever the fuck it is. Just do it. Scary, trust me. I just did the scariest thing in my life. I picked up my whole fucking life for the last 6 years and moved back to Atlanta to start over fresh because I needed to. Point blank period, I needed to. And was it scary? Absolutely. Had I been thinking about it for months and months and months? And yes. Was I like on the fence? Yes. But ultimately, like, I just knew if I didn't do something, I was gonna be stuck in this loop, like this never-ending loop of like, oh, maybe next month, maybe in 2 months. I can't live my life like that. So I had to do a call to action to myself and get up and go the fuck home and get it together. Now that I've been here for about 6 months, I'm like, I should have low-key came back as soon as I had my baby, because it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, and I'm not as miserable as I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I think we amp things up in our heads so much to the point where we scare ourselves out of doing it. So we don't ever really get to fully see our greatest potential because we psych ourselves out. And it's our anxiety, and it's the voices in our head, and it's all that. So you have to kind of be willing to risk the embarrassment, I guess that's what you would say. Like the rejection maybe, but that shouldn't ever be like important, because whatever it is that we're doing isn't for other people, right? It's for ourselves. So who gives a fuck about the rejection or the embarrassment of someone, I don't know, not liking whatever it is. But I will say, every time that you second guess yourself and you are like contemplating things, you're kind of telling yourself like, oh, I don't really trust myself. Like, I don't really trust my own judgment. I don't really trust what I think is best for myself. I either one, need someone else to tell me what's best for myself, or I'm just so, I can't, what is that word again? Brain fart, what is it? Indecisive. I'm so indecisive, and that's just fear again. So we need to not be indecisive. We need to just, like I said, do whatever it is that you're gonna do. You're not gonna be good at in the beginning. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be perfect. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, and that you should use that as an excuse to not do it, because you're not going to automatically be good at it, because who the hell has automatically been good at anything? I mean, unless that's like your birth given like talent. Like, I do have a friend named Oscar who can play every instrument, and he actually like just could do that. I don't know how the fuck, but that's different. But you have to try. You have to try. It's not embarrassing to try. Like, it's really, people are so embarrassed to try. It's not embarrassing to put in some effort to see some result. Okay? So, stop using that excuse that you're waiting for the right time. There's no right time. There's literally no right time. The time is now. We're in the present. I sound so like crunchy and hippie right now, but it's so true. And I've seen the most success out of my life when I've been the most present with myself and honest with myself, and just like going off that like first thing, like that first thought, like I want to go to Arby's, I'm going to Arby's. I don't know why the fuck I thought about Arby's, but I said it because that's the first thing I thought about. I want to go to Arby's, I'm going to Arby's. I want to go on a road trip tomorrow, I'm going. You see where I'm going with this? Live your life, because you don't honestly know if tomorrow is going to be there for you. So I think it's best to always do what you want to do, because the time we have here is very limited and short. So this is a kind of deeper, darker maybe video. I don't think it's dark. I think it's more so like, I want you to do what you need to do, and I want you to be proud of it, and I want you to not care about what other people think kind of video. So I hope you took that from this, and I hope you got some courage to do whatever it is that you might have been on the fence about. And I hope this fan hasn't fucked up my entire audio. So boom.